in the Gambia from anywhere this Tobaski with Supersonic's money transfer and get the chance to win one of 5 rams or one of 5 bags of 50-kilogram rice, or become one of the 10 lucky winners of $1,000 worth of cash power, or one of the 100 lucky winners of $100 credit top-up. Enjoy our safe and instant money transfer service with the lowest fee, highest rate and largest payout network in the Gambia. Hurry now and be one of the many winners in this special Tobaski promo from Supersonic's Money Transfer. Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonic's Money Transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics. Supersonics.
Mention NAPSA. And definitely it's important that Gambians know. Is it true to say that you are one of the founding fathers of NAPSA? Look at the camera.
Yes, we are one of the founding fathers of NAPSA. So NAPSA, well, that was so we were invited one time. NACOF more happened on NACOF, like the National Youth
Conference.
Conference. I don't know if it's
National Youth Conference and Festival.
And festival every 4 years, 3 years. I can't remember. Sorry. Why Lolula won, so Lolu Mohe won, and then we were invited to go, and all the head boys and head girls in the continent were invited by the the former president. So we went there, and so it was just I don't know whether it had happened before, but it was just this moment where you see that we all had one thing in common. We all had this thing that we all want to see that our fellow students, our fellow Gambians, ñoo face in school fees, wala ñoo xamne amuñ voice, amuñ platform ak ñu ñëw together. It's good if we have this organization formed, and so it was formed.
Penda ñu ne NAPSA was a pre-calculated move. Former President Yaya Jammeh ak ay ñoñam ñom Baba Job dañ doon bëgg damal la fi Gamsu ñu ne nañ invite head boy yeeg head girl yi put them together, finance leen jox leen costa yu baax yu tok ñu dem bokk ci NACOF. Is that what happened?
Well, man, I have to be honest, man. At that time, I don't know ñëwutoon suma xel lu ñëw suma xel rek moo nekk young people ñu ngi nekk together and ñu ngi go to all the schools, the def sensitization programs on.
Commissioners, our guests from the thank you very much for coming. This is an important event that the TRRC is holding today. We intend to make it a very short ceremony. It is a ceremony that we wanted to recognize the support of our major partners during the process of the TRRC in the past 2.5 years. And we have invited our guests, our main partners here, including the UN Resident Coordinator, who is Mrs. Sarafin Wakana. Thank you for coming. The Institute for Human Rights and Development in Africa, IHRD, Mr. Geso, thanks for coming. The Catholic Relief Services representative, Ndai Anta James, thanks for coming. And we also have the International Idea, Aji Adam Sise, who is here to represent. Our other partner is the ICTJ. And the ceremony, like I said, is to recognize the contributions that these institutions have made towards the successful undertakings of the TRRC during the past 2.5 years. I will now invite the Deputy Chair of the TRRC, Mrs. Adelaide Sose, to give a few remarks. Thanks.
Thank you, Esa. Assalamu alaikum to you all. Good morning. Today, I am in a different seat. Well, I don't feel hot. I feel very honored and privileged to assist at this very important ceremony when we are giving thanks to where it is due. Without these esteemed partners that ESA has already named, that is the UN system, through the Peace Building Fund implemented by the OHCHR and the UNDP, the IHRDA, CRS, International IDEA, and ICTJ, the TRRC would not have registered the successes that we registered. You walked the talk with us. You felt our pain, and you accompanied us when we were down, when we needed resources, when we needed technical advice, when we just needed a word of comfort. The individual staff members were always there to guide, to support, and to just be there for us. And for that, we are extremely grateful. The TRRC, as it closes, would want not only your institutions, but the Gambia and the world at large to know that we value the help that you give, we appreciate it, and we acknowledge it. Khadijatu will go into the details of what the various organizations have done. But on behalf of the chair of the TRRC, the Commission, and the Secretariat, and the victims in particular, because we are a victim-centered organization, we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you did for us, and we hope that the work that we have put in over the past 2.5 years will continue to lead to sustainable development and peace and healing of our beloved nation. I thank you very much for assisting at this important ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Sose. Now we'll have the Director of Human Resources and Admin, Mrs. Hadi Jallow, to make a few remarks. We would want to also thank our other partners who are actually linked on Zoom. We know you are there, and we thank you for joining us in this meeting. Hadi, please.
Okay. Can I use this? Thank you. Good morning to you all. Thank you for honoring our invitation to come. It's been a short notice, but thank you for honoring the invitation. Good morning, Chairman, Commissioners, all awardees, medias, and the staff of the TRRC. As we said, it will be a very brief ceremony because we all know that most of you are inundated with work, so we'll keep it very short. My name is Hadi Jallow. As I said, I'm the Director of Admin and Human Resources. The reason why I'm here and not the commissioners talking today is because as a secretariat, we have actually been working very closely with all our donors. TRRC has had a lot of donors over the years, and we are grateful to all of them, and they have all contributed to the success of the TRRC. And for that, we cannot say thank you enough, but thank you. We have selected 5 major donors, and the underlining word being major donors. Because if we want to say we're going to give awards to every single person that has helped the TRRC in one way or another, then I guess we'll be here the whole day. But we have chosen 5 major donors, and we want the whole world to know what they have done and contributed to the success of the TRRC. Without these 5 donors, it would have been very difficult for us to actually complete our mandate. And I will start with the UN system. The UN system has been with us from the get-go. They basically, as soon as the TRRC Act came, they actually came and said, you know what, let us work with you guys. And they have started from the beginning, and they're actually still working with us. And when I say the UN system, obviously with so many agencies in the UN, I'm just going to say the UN system. However, we have worked very closely with the UNDP, the OHCHR, and the Peace Building Fund, PBF. Just to touch base on a few things that they have done, the UNDP, they came up with a transitional justice program, wherein we work with excellent ladies, I may add. I think it was headed by Gillian, if I'm correct. And then we worked with Miss Ida Person, Miss Awa Peters, and Miss Angelique Mendy. And to be honest, these people were phenomenal. They took the TRRC as if it was their own. They took the TRRC to heart. I spoke to Ida Person one day. She was like, Hadi, the TRRC is our baby. We love the TRRC. The TRRC is something that it has to succeed. It must succeed. And I can proudly say it has succeeded. And this is because of the work that you guys have been doing, the UN system. They have come up with so many programs for it. We had a diaspora engagement where they funded the whole program. Everything was costed by the UNDP, the Peace Building Fund, and the OHCHR. They came with us on the journey. They've been with us throughout this emotional roller coaster. And for that, they're being represented right now by their RC. We say a huge thank you to you guys, the UN system, but particularly to your staff. These three ladies that I've mentioned, they have gone above and beyond what was actually required of them. It was their heart. Julian started with us. He is not here right now, but we say and we send you back to them, Mr. Trrc, to say a huge thank you to him for everything that they have done for us. We had sleepless nights, and they shared the sleepless nights with us. So we say a huge thank you to the whole UN system, but particularly kudos to these three people. Thank you. For the IHRDA, Mr. Sow, Jerejef. The reason is, in an organization, it's not only about financial resources. It's about being there for us when we need you. And IHRDA stepped up to the plate. They came and they delivered. We had issues. Obviously, you will always have capacity issues. You will always have issues. We needed laptops, we needed computers. And IHRDA stepped up and came and said, what do you need? They basically came and asked us, what do you need? We told them, we need this, we did this. Within a few months, all the staff in TRRC had their computers, their laptops, and they also did capacity building for us. We had staff that are exceptional in TRRC. I have to say a huge thank you to the TRRC staff. But we couldn't have done it without IHRDA. They came, they knew we had the capacity, and they worked on that. They trained us, they trained our investigators, our researchers. And for that, we cannot say thank you. And they're still working with us. They give us vehicles to go up country. And for that, you can only say, again, thank you. So thank you, Mr. Sow. Thank you, Ndeyami, for coming up and stepping up to the plate. We owe you a great deal. And thank you for stepping up for the Gambia. ICTJ, I'm not sure if the representative is here, but he's here. But they were led by, they were led by Mr. Didier. However, I understand Mr. Jala is representing them today. Welcome, Mr. Jala. Miss Jala, welcome, Miss Jala. ICTJ, when I started with TRRC in September 2018, ICTJ were the partners that were also working along with the UN system as well. They came on board and did a lot of capacity building for us. We can never say we have the right staff. Even if we have the right staff, we need people to guide us. We need people to help us. We need people with the experience. ICTJ came up with the experience and trained all of the staff. We had 120 staff in the TRRC, all with various backgrounds. ICTJ came and they delivered. They came, they trained us, they did a need analysis, found out what we needed, where we were lacking, and stepped up to the plate. And they have been doing this for years. So we say a huge thank you and kudos to you, ICTJ. Thank you very much. We have International IDEA as well that is being honored today as well. I think the representative is on the Zoom call. We actually have a Zoom call at the moment. But Maurice is the head of the International IDEA. However, they have a representative, Mr. Adebayo as well, but they have a representative, Ms. Ajay Adam Cisse. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it today. However, these are people that have worked very closely with other truth commissions in other countries. And they came and said again, like IHRDA did, what do you need? And we told them what we needed. They built our capacity. They worked on us. They know with the TRRC, we have different pillars. We have our reconciliation. We have our reparations. We have so many things that we're doing in TRRC. And they say, you know what, we will help you. We will help you with reconciliation. We will help you with reparations. And that they did. I remember they took us on we talked about memorialization, one of the pillars of reparations. And we said, we need to work on memorialization. They said, you know what, in order to learn a lot about memorization, let us take you back. Let us take you to Kigali, Rwanda. They took us to Kigali for 10 days, trained us on memorization, trained us on archiving, making sure that after the TRRC, we just don't want to say, we've handed in our report, it's over. They showed us how to do archiving. They helped us with memorization. They've helped us build the capacity of our staff. Experts meeting. They flew in experts from all over the world. Former president of Liberia, Mr. Amos, all of them came, all courtesy of International IDA. So thank you, International IDA. Last but not the least, CRS. CRS have been phenomenal. They've been phenomenal. The last thing that they did for us was, is it 2 weeks ago, Auntie Adelaide? We had a women's affairs. So in TRRC, we're very gender biased. I accept that. And I think CRS is. So they've been working very closely with our Women's Affairs Unit, our Youth and Children Network Unit, and then the Reconciliation Unit as well. And just to go back, take you back, these units are units that we thought would be ideal to help with the TRRC process and the programmatic areas we're working on. But UN system also contributed a lot to these 3 units that I'm talking about. So CRS also came, how can I help? What do we need to do? Let's get the ball rolling. So they did a lot of capacity building for us, helped train all the staff. I happen to be one of the people that benefited from the trainings that they did. But it didn't stop there. They said, we have trained you, you can go ahead, but they decided to go further. They have given us funding for outreach programs. They have helped us with our outreach programs. Just 2 weeks ago, they decided to help us with our women's fair. We wanted to go and meet women, and not only the women in the urban areas, but the women in the rural areas. They have helped us reach women from the far-end areas, hard-to-reach areas. CRS has taken us to the far-reach areas. We have done so many outreach from Fatoto to Koina, all courtesy of CRS, UN system, IHRDA, ICTJ, and International IDEA. So I'm going to stop now because I can keep on going on forever. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa.
That was phenomenal.
Thank you. So we're going on chairman for the awards.
Thank you very much, Ms. Hadijalo. We're coming now to close to the end of this ceremony. And we're going to do what we are here for, that is giving the awards to our partners. We also did not forget the contribution of the media towards the success of the TRRC. The media has played an important role in helping us reach out to as many people as possible. First of all, our media partner QTV, as well as DRTS, and all the other online media that have been here and streaming all hearings throughout, and also following us everywhere we have gone. We thank you so much. We also thank the print media. The print media also contributed significantly to our success, where stories were written. They are also disseminated through other local radios, commercial and community radios. So we thank the media as a whole very, very much. We know that you have been through with us in this journey, and we think that this is a day that we should thank you for what you've done for us. Now what we will do is we Chair.
Yeah.
You are invited to come and present the award, please. Yes. Yes, to the UNDP and yes.
And the Peace Building Fund.
Yes, the UNDP, OHCR, and the Peace Building Fund. So we call on the UNDP coordinator to do that. Some people come right here. From this place better here. So we have a Zoom here so our other partners can see. Thank you so much. Yes. So the whole world can see. Thank you so much.
Want to say something, yeah? You got the mic?
Thank you very much. I'm excited with the award today. And I'm standing here as the UN Resident Coordinator in the Gambia. But as you heard from those who speak before me, the award is given to UN on behalf of three main partners. UN is a big family, so part of my children, I have three who are graduating today. UNDP, OSCHR, and also Peace Building Fund, who's not really present in the Gambia but has been supporting Gambia in different ways. It's not only with TRRC, we have different projects implemented and funded by the Peace Building Fund. So I'm happy and honored to be here today and witness of this successful story and partnership we built with the TRRC. Being here today is our honor, but it's also to recognize the great work done by TRRC in the Gambia. And for the UN, the TRRC in the Gambia has been an example for different countries. It's cited in all the meetings when we talk about reconciliation, when we talk about reparations, when we talk about never again. So for us, I believe the partnership that we built with the TRRC will also serve as an example for other work we are still doing. And as the UN Resident Coordinator, I want to commit myself and the entire UN in the Gambia that we are supporting the TRRC. We are waiting for the report. And we will be happy to support and continue. We are really eager to see the implementation of the recommendations from the report you are going to submit. So the Peace Building Fund will always be ready to accompany also the recommendations, because it should be this way, otherwise it will be unfinished business. Because the work you did is a great job, but we will be happy to see the implementation phase, and we are here to support everybody. I also wanted to flag two things that we witnessed from the TRRC. The inclusion approach that you used to include the most vulnerable, those who are far to reach. You had transformed the way you did your public hearings in terms of locations, in terms of languages, to ensure that no one is left behind. All Gambians were able to follow, to see what is happening from where they are sitting. It's a real pleasure for us, and it's why we are cherishing this partnership that we had with TRRC. My other comment is the way the vulnerable are not only rural areas. We saw how women was put in front. We saw how victims were also put in priority. So the human rights approach that you used to carry on your agenda was really important for us, And that's why we say thank you. Congratulations to all the commissioners. Congratulations to the victims who accepted to come and testify. We congratulate the government for creating the space. I would say congratulations to everybody, including the other partners that supported the process. I thank you all.
Thank you very much. Now the other award is for the Institute for Human Rights and Development in Africa. And we call on Mustafa Ka to come and present that to Mr. Gayso. This way? Here? This way? Yes.
You should be proud of me today. Yes. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mustafa Ka.
Thank you. Okay, yes. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think it can't beat getting an award from your former student, Commissioner Ka. I just wanted to say a big thank you to the TRRC. It's one thing to do good work, it's another to get recognized. And actually for us at IHRDA, interactions with relevant authorities on criminal justice, transitional justice in the Gambia goes back way before the TRRC was set up. We teamed up with the Ministry of Justice, UNDP, UNICEF to organize a stakeholders conference on justice, human rights. And other than that, we also were very much part of, the finalization of the bill that led to the setting up of the TRRC. Because one of our lawyers, Mr. Desire, who is not with us today, went with the minister around the country to explain the law, for everybody to at least share their views as to whether it was what the country was looking for. Other than that, Open Society Foundations, through us, provided support for the Victim Center. I think the first major funding the Victim Center got from us Open Society through us. Other than that, we also, just like Fatu said, were able to provide some support from money from OSF through us to the TRRC. So we very grateful, being recognized. We would continue to monitor, particularly the implementation of your recommendations, because for us, IHRDA is really very, very important part of our mandate. Just wanted to say at IHRDA, we talk about 5 different values. We talk about dedication, we talk about integrity, we talk about diligence, innovation, teamwork. We say we did it. So on behalf of my team, we're all here, I think. Edmond, why is Edmond? Yeah, because it's about teamwork. It's not just about Mr. Soap. Edmond Foley, I think I saw him a few minutes ago. He must have stepped out. Amitu is here, Amin Yai. We have Oludayo Fagbemi, one of our lawyers. There is Besem, our communications assistant. Lydia is here, our advocacy officer. One of our interns, Saratina, is also here, sitting at the back. And I also see on the other side, Gabriel and Bernice. I just wanted to thank all of you. This is really not about the management, not about the leadership, but it's about all of us. So thank you, and please let's continue with our values, as in continue doing it. So thank you, TRRC. Like I said when I appeared as an expert witness, I mentioned personally, I'm really a very big fan of the TRRC. You have done an extremely good job, and like I said, we supported in the past, and we will continue to support to the best of our ability. So thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gaysol. We continue with the presentation. The next one is to CRS, the Catholic Relief Service, and we call on Ante James to come and pick that one up, and we'll call Commissioner Samba to present that for us. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. First, I'd like to send my heartfelt thanks and congratulations to the TRRC for this wonderful work. We continue at Catholic Relief Services, we continue to be impressed by the resilience of the Gambian people. It is quite a feat to extract yourself from 22 years of a repressive regime and do it without bloodshed, because that is what the world is used to seeing. Bloodshed, misery, conflict. But the Gambia has been able to do that by putting peace and social cohesion ahead. And peace and social cohesion happens to be one of the foundations of our work at Catholic Relief Services. So truly, this award is given to us, but the glory comes to you and to the Gambian people. So congratulations. I would be remiss if I did not dedicate this award that I'm only here accepting as country representative for CRS to our program manager, Joanna Mendy. Please stand up. Who led this work tirelessly and stood beside you at the TRRC doing this work on behalf of our organization. So Joanna, thank you for your leadership. And finally, I would like to take this opportunity to make a plea to the international donor community and to tell them that now is the time. It is time to bring back your support to the Gambia. The Gambia is ready, the people is resilient, the people have put peace and social cohesion ahead, and we cannot watch the Gambia and not bring them the support they deserve. We at Catholic Relief Services commit to stand by you and by your country, and we call on the international donor community to join us all in this effort. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we'll call the representative of the International Center for Transitional Justice, ICTJ, Ms. Hussein Jallo, to receive for the ICTJ, please. She doesn't want to say anything. I will say something.
I present this award to ICTJ with heartfelt thanks to Ruben, to Didier, to yourself and all the team. Didier has been relentless in his support. Even 2 days ago, he sent me a message, Auntie Adelaide, what support do you need? So that's where we are. So I present this award to all of you with my heartfelt thanks. Okay, thank you.
morning, everyone. Well, on behalf of the ICTJ, we would like to say thank you, and of course, we would like to congratulate the TRRC for the great work that has been done for the past 2 years. And we would like to assure the TRRC that we will continue to work with them anytime they need us. Well, thank you very much. It is indeed an honor to receive this award.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now we'll our final award.
I don't think they're here.
They are not here.
International idea.
Yeah, the international idea. Aji Adam Sise is not here, unfortunately, and that's the final award. So we once again thank you so much for coming. We, the staff of the Trrc, the Secretariat, have felt the presence of these institutions. We know how we've worked with their representatives here from the UN system, right down to CRS, International IDEA, and ICTJ. The staff felt it because we have benefited from capacity building, and we've also seen how we were able to benefit from the expertise that we have brought in. And this will remain with us because the TRRC is ending soon, and the staff will continue in other roles. And we hope the staff are really grateful for the capacity building that they have received here. And this would be something that is going to be an added advantage to their careers as far as they go. So once again, on behalf of the staff of the TRRC, we thank you so much for coming, and have a blessed day. Yeah, we want to have a group photo for the awardees, please. And the commissioners here. We're grateful. We're grateful, huh? Thank you. Yes, huh? Yes. This we are recording. Please.
Supersonic's Money Transfer is back again with a massive offer for its customers this Tobaski. Get ready to win one of 5 rams or one of 5 bags of 50-kilogram rice, or become one of the 10 lucky winners of $1,000 worth of cash power, or one of the 100 lucky winners of $100 credit top-up. Yes, from now till the 16th of July 2021, send money to family and friends in the Gambia from anywhere this Tobaski with Supersonic's Money Transfer, and get the chance to win one of 5 rams or one of 5 bags of 50-kilogram rice, or become one of the 10 lucky winners of $1,000 worth of cash power, or one of the 100 lucky winners of $100 credit top-up. Enjoy our safe and instant money transfer service with the lowest fee, highest rate, and largest payout network in the Gambia. Hurry now and be one of the many winners in this special Tobaski promo from Supersonic's Money Transfer. Visit the Google Play Store or the Apple Store today to download the Supersonic's Money Transfer app and enjoy excellent money transfer services only with Supersonics. Supersonics. It's back again with a massive offer for its
Mention NAPSA, and definitely it's important that Gambians know. Is it true to say that you are one of the founding fathers of NAPSA? Look at the camera.
We are one of the founding fathers of NAPSA. So NAPSA, well, so we were invited one time. NACOF more happened on NACOF, like the National Youth
Conference.
Conference. I don't know if it's
National Youth Conference and Festival.
And festival every 4 years, 3 years. I can't remember. Sorry. Why Lolula won? So Lolula more here won, and then we were invited to go, and all the head boys and head girls in the continent were invited by the the former president. So we went there, and so it was just I don't know whether it had happened before, but it was just this moment where you see that we all had one thing in common. Hunger. We all had this thing that we all want to see that our fellow students, our fellow Gambians ñoo xam ne mënuñoo fay seen school fees, wala ñoo xam ne amuñ voice, amuñ platform ak yooyu noonu ñu ñëpp ñu ñëw together ñu it's good if we have this organization formed, and so it was formed.
Penda Nyune. NAPSA was a pre-calculated move. Former President Yaya Jammeh ak ay ñoñam ñom Baba Job dañ doon bëgga damal la fi gamsu. Ñu ne nañ invite head boy yeeg head girl yi, put them together, finance leen, jox leen costa yu baax yu toog ñu dem bokk ci nekkof. Is that what happened?
Well, man, I have to be honest, man, at that time I don't know the new tons my head. The new my head, Monica, young people, you get together and you go to all the schools, the deaf sensitization programs on different issues that were affecting young people then. So man no la ko gisoon at that.
How about the notion ne Yaya Jammeh daf daan seet jànxa yu njool yi, jànxa yu rafet yi, jànxa yu xees yi, ñu la daan mun a provide these opportunities. We've seen ñoom Tuufa Jallow ak ñeneen ñi di testify ci TRRC be saying a lot of things. Is that the case with you? Do you have any such experience?
Well, we were head boys and head girls, and then we had people like Elizabeth,
Robert,
Robert, nice and all of that. Why never on your or hairs.
ñu ne yow yaay woon physical therapy Yaya Jammeh loolu am na ndax amul njóogu yaay woon physical therapy.
Well, Mangdon, so yeah.
President of the country everywhere around the world. Lu ko ne oxo lu ko jot lu ko okka lu nekk askan bi dañ ko dee xam ci moom waaye su nekkul loolu sax here xel dafa tey Penda realistically because of yiñ jiiñ Yaya Jammeh.
Well, in the most general term, the machine you might use is from the hospital. More is ultrasound ak yoy non man ko don use. Why luma buga wax rek moy nit ñi lu gaay di xelaat ak lu gaay di fokk ak yoy man I have no control over that. Mun nañoo fokk lu nekk. Of course, so many TRRC has revealed so many things. Even man I didn't know that they were happening, and people were saying that li ak li mu know. Why, to be honest with you, man, how many were happening, because it did not happen to me. I have to be honest.
Ndax soo demandé ko tëri yaag moom ak yàlla rek ay nekk ci néeg bi.
No, sometimes people are there, sometimes people go back and forth, in and out. Comme ma ko waxee jabaram dafa dee nekk yenn side wala muy dem ak ñëw in and out. People go, you know, ñoo xam ne, you know, dañoo liggéey dañoo ñëw collect dara dem ak ñëw wax dëgg, yeah.